Good news. Justin Bieber recently said that he was quitting his job. If you don't know who he is, no loss on your part, but Google the name. You will have heard of him or seen him. He's all over the news now, mostly for the wrong reason. Basically, he's a singer who's famous for looking kind of good, apparently, and doing weird things in public. But in an interview a couple of weeks ago, he said he was planning on quitting music and doing something else. A lot of people are very sad about that. Teenage girls mostly. And I probably should be too, apart from one thing. And one thing only. I hate Justin Bieber. Now I know hate's a very strong word, but in this case I think I have two very good reasons for genuinely feeling anger towards him. Now, the obvious reason is that I just don't like his music. And I'm not sure a lot of people do, but he is, I think, without sounding annoying when saying this, quite reliant on his looks to make himself famous. But whatever, that's just my opinion. I know some people do like his music. Second reason it is, he comes across as a pretty terrible person. Now, to prove my point, I have a list of things which Justin Bieber has done in public recently. I'm not going to read out all of them because it would take a long time, trust me. But you can Google it if you want. Number one, he had a pet monkey, probably to follow the late Michael Jackson. And he got to Germany, and it turned out he didn't have the legal documents to take this pet monkey into Germany, so he thought, you know what, I don't want a pet monkey anymore, and he kind of abandoned it in Germany. Second thing is, he went to the Anne Frank house. If you didn't know what this is, there was a girl from a Jewish family called Anne Frank in the Holocaust, and she and her family had to hide in the house to avoid being captured by the Nazis. And there was a guest book in this house, which is still standing, and Justin Bieber visited the house, and he wrote in the guest book, it's nice, something along the lines of, it's nice to be here. Anne was a great girl, hopefully she would have been a believer. In case you were wondering, he calls his fans believers, which means that he went to a historic house, which was very significant during the Holocaust, and he managed to still make it about himself. Here's another history one. He went to the Great Wall of China, and when he got there he thought, you know what, I can't be bothered to walk across this, so he had his bodyguards carry him across this super old wall just to look powerful. Number 4 is the way he treats his fans. He's pretty horrible to the people who have made him famous. I mean, there was one concert he did at the O2, he turned up 2 hours late. And in another concert, he spat off a balcony onto his fans. And the upsetting thing is, most of them stayed. Because I think he's brainwashed a lot of people into thinking that he's going to marry them. Or something. Just the 5th and final one. And this is probably the worst that I've seen, in my opinion at least. He met a fan. I'm not sure how old this fan was. I'm assuming he was around 12 or 13. Who was dying of, I think, leukemia. And this guy's dying wish, more or less, was to meet Justin Bieber, who was his idol. And Bieber basically just met him, who said hi, more or less, and walked off. And then when he got asked about it, he said, if I remember correctly, I have better things to do. Which is pretty horrible. Surely it's common respect that when you have so many people who idolize you, you show them some sort of respect back. Especially when that person is dying. But yeah, I don't know, maybe I should give him a break. Maybe he's a really nice guy. Maybe. Anyway, just comment what you think below, because maybe you can change my opinion of him. I doubt it. And for the record, and like I said at the beginning, I don't think he is going to retire. I think he'll change his mind. because he gets so much money from this. I don't know why he'd stop. I can already tell I'm going to get a lot of hate from this video. Oh well, as always, these are my opinions. Nothing more. Don't treat them as anything more than just what I think. Everyone's allowed an opinion, aren't they? Anyway, yep, I've been Nathan. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.